This week, we'll return and continue our discussion on homeowners insurance. Last week, we discussed the first 4 forms of coverage from your homeowners insurance policy. If you haven't had a chance to view that post, you may want to go back and check that out before proceeding with a link in the article below. The 5th coverage is personal liability coverage. This will provide coverage when you or someone living with you are liable for bodily injury or property damage to others on your property. 6th, and closely related to the previous coverage, is medical payment coverage for any medical bills incurred by people invited to your dwelling or injured on your property as a result of your personal activities. For those with renter's insurance, your policy will generally include those last 4 coverages: personal property, loss of use, bodily injury liability, and medical payment coverage. Now that we've discussed the different coverages of a homeowner's insurance policy, what exactly are you covered against? For protection to your dwelling and other structures on your property, this depends on which type of policy you have. While we won't spend the time to cover all the specific differences of HO1, HO2, all the way to HO8, it's important to understand that not all homeowners policies are the same. Some only cover a small range of named risks, some cover additional named risks, some cover a broader range of risks and only exclude specific perils, and some are specialized for specific dwellings like insurance for renters, condos, mobile homes, and older homes. Regardless of which policy you have, 2 risks that are rarely covered in a standard homeowners insurance policy that can be prevalent depending on where you live are earthquakes and floods. Additionally, maintenance issues for things such as pest damage, rust, rot, and mold are generally not covered by homeowners insurance. Lastly, here are some additional homeowners insurance tips. Paying your premium annually will often reduce the cost, but be sure you have no issues paying for that large cost each year, particularly if your insurance policy is not paid directly from a mortgage escrow account. Check for any discounts for safety devices such as alarm systems and smoke detectors. Select a deductible that isn't too high for you to save for, but not so low that it results in an unnecessarily high premium. If your home is in a flood zone, consider purchasing separate flood insurance. If you're not sure if you're located in a flood zone, check out FEMA's Flood Map Service Center linked in the article below. Lastly, for any insurance claims, be sure to document any and all damages. That concludes our discussion on homeowners insurance. We'll return next week to discuss life insurance.